In this video, I take you on about a day and a half of thrifting adventures, looking for stuff that I can hopefully flip online for a profit. But also, I got a comment recently from a longtime friend, longtime supporter of the channel, that they missed my dad jokes. And honestly, I do too. So let's go thrifting with more dad jokes. But also make sure you stick around to the end, and we're gonna draw and see who I'm coming to see, which one of you guys I'm coming to hang out with. So make sure you stick around. Kind of a little excited because I just found these Air Max, but as you can see, they're destroyed. Not only that, check out the inside tag. Those things are definitely, I think they're even fake, so definitely not Air Max, more like Air Men's.
It's kind of random. They got some camera bag in here, $19.99. No idea what's in there. And then this round bag here is kind of interesting for $10. Definitely older. See what's in there.
So did you guys guess what was in the camera bag? It says Performance Video Solodex. Another big clue is that I actually bought it. I'll actually discuss it in a few minutes. I'm going to walk back inside because this is one of the stores with a boutique and they open in 20 minutes. So I'm going to hang out and wait till they open up. And when I come back, I'll tell you what's in here. Well, that was a bust. It was a bust in the boutique. I didn't find anything. It's Tuesday, and yesterday they were closed, and typically on Mondays they restock everything. So Tuesday is kind of fresh inventory, and there was people lined up. Actually, when I first walked into the Goodwill at like 9:15, and they immediately, as soon as they opened the doors, went and grabbed every pair of Nike or athletic shoe that was in the store, and they bring them all and put them in a huge pile and kind of go through them. They do put a few pair back, but honestly, if they're not getting them, they're probably not worth picking up, or the price is too high. So yeah, didn't find anything. But did you guess what was in the camera bag? It was actually a Sony Handycam, and I kind of love finding these things. They're fun to test and play around with. I believe it was the model CCD TRV22. If not, I'll put the right one on the screen here. Comps look really good, anywhere from 75 to like 140. Kind of crazy, kind of a broad range, but this one looked like it was in good condition, had a few accessories, a couple batteries. So I think I'll do pretty well if it works. If it doesn't work, I can either sell it for parts, or my Goodwill actually has a return policy. I can bring it back and get a $20 gift card. So either way, I'm not going to lose. Pretty good pickup. Well, this is a first Yadro at Goodwill. I wonder if it's actually in there. Never found. Okay, it's a bell. Unfortunately, I know the bells aren't worth very much. They want $20. Excuse me, $4.99. I guess I can finally say that I found Yadro in a thrift store. Unfortunately, it was just a little bell, not worth picking up, especially for $5. So nothing for the cashier to ring up. Kind of felt like a ding dong walking out empty-handed. I know, stupid bell puns. I get it. But if you've got some better ones, you can chime in. I'm going to walk in here and see if I can find something unbelievable. All right, so this is my buddy Steve-O has found a cooler like this, very similar to this. It sells for crazy money. I don't think this is the one. This one's made by Spalding, but stuff's cheap enough here. I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, only the one find, and I think it's pretty cool. Geez, I can't stop. The Spalding auto cooler, and the comps, I can only find two that it sold. One sold for like 40, one sold for a best offer on 125. So not really sure what that one sold for. The only ones listed are actually blue, no red ones listed, and they're asking like $100, $125 a piece. So for $2, I felt like that might be worth a chance. Definitely a pretty chill find. All right, so coming into this Goodwill, I honestly went straight to the bathroom because I had to go, and I'm glad I did. Because right next to the door were these two duffel bags made by Club Glove, who usually makes golf duffel bags, type bags. And I thought they were kind of unusual, so I looked them up, $10 a piece. And here's comps, 115, 74, 74. They're not super fast sellers, but with those comps, I think they're going to be worth $10 a piece. So here's crazy fun. Found this Chick-fil-A bucket hat. That's here, only $1. Looks like they're selling for maybe 15 or 20. This one definitely needs a clean in, but the sell-through rate's really good, like 15 listed, 31 sold. So to pick that up for $1, it's my pleasure. All right, we got two of the Club Glove mini duffels. You can see it there, mini rolling duffel 2. And I think I'm actually going to do better than I expected. When I looked up comps, there was 51 listed and only 6 had sold. But when I went to the results matching fewer words, kept scrolling down, there were some that were exact comps for these that sold for like 120, 125. So I think I'm going to do pretty good. 20 into 200, not bad at all. So those Club Glove bags were actually in really good condition, but honestly, they were a little dusty. So I wanted to show you guys this tool that I use to take care of that. It's basically just a blower that connects to a regular air compressor. I think I got it at Harbor Freight. It was like a whole kit of air compressor accessories for like 20 bucks. These things are amazing. You can use them. I use them a lot on golf bags to knock off dust and spider webs and that kind of thing. And I also used them on these Club Glove bags, and they turned out really nice, really clean. Even used it on the Chick-fil-A hat, and it knocked off all that yellow stuff, and the hat looks brand new. So definitely check out one of these things if you already have an air compressor. And yes, I was using my washing machine as a table to blow off those bags. It unfortunately died, so it went from a washing machine to a table until the scrap guy comes to pick it up. I don't expect to find much here because this parking lot is full. I have never seen this before. There's one parking spot left over there. Just found these Adidas with the Goodyear on the side. These things always sell really well. They're not in perfect condition, but for $8.99, I think they're going to be worth it. All right, here's a brand that I've been on the lookout for forever and never found. Grayson. Pretty high-end golf brand. Pretty easy to spot with the wolf on the back. These polos have some crazy comps. Only going to be $3.99 here. All right, got a few things. Got the Adidas Goodyear shoes. These things always sell pretty fast for me. Not in great condition, so I'm thinking maybe 30 bucks. Got the Grayson shirt. Like I said, first time ever finding one. Really good condition. Does have a course logo on it. Not sure what that logo is, but the fact that it doesn't have any wording on there, I think helps, and it's just a small little feather. And I ended up with a couple more golf shirts. This is just a Valhalla, which is the course that they just played at pretty recently. Polo shirt there. Polo shirts here are only $3.99. Got the Mickey Disney polo, $3.99. And then just a basic FootJoy stripe polo. So not a bad haul. All right, so first stop of the day, I'm actually at a Goodwill. Hit up the clothing section first. Nothing mind-blowing, but I did grab two things so far. First up, this is really cool. It's an Ashworth, which isn't a great brand, but US Open 2006 winged foot. Really cool. Not quite vintage, but still pretty cool. And this FootJoy shirt from Ross Bridge, which is one of the courses on the Robert Trent Jones trail. So pretty high-end course there. Decent shirt, $4.75. We'll take it. Just saw this Build-A-Bear logo on this bear. Flipped him over, and he's got no eyes. That's kind of creepy. You know what you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. You know what you call a deer with no legs and no eyes? Still no idea. Random baseball glove, DeMarini, only $4. Let's look it up. All right, so it's the DeMarini Insane. Looks like there's 38 listed. There's definitely different colors. And 38 listed, 73 sold, 99 to 13. I don't know, maybe 30, 40 bucks. It is a left-hand throw, which means you wear it on your right hand. So maybe a little bit more rare. I think we'll pick it up for $4. Also found this bag of sheep. I thought maybe it was like the Sleep Number sheep or whatever, but it's just a regular bag of sheep. All right, looks like that's it. The glove and the two polo shirts, $3.99, $4.75 each. I'm gonna go check out. This is also one of the stores for the boutiques. We're gonna go look at that. I did look through the shoes also and didn't find anything, so this is it. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything at the boutique. They like totally rearranged the store, and I'm pretty sure they raised their prices. Let's see if we can find it at Salvation Army. All right, the Salvation Army was a complete bust. I didn't find anything, and honestly, it was pretty desolate. Like, most of the shelves were empty, not many clothes on the racks. They apparently hadn't done a restock in a while. But the thing is, you never know what you're going to find. That's why I keep going, because I think it was last week, my daughter and I went in there and found some really cool vintage t-shirts. I'll play that footage. You guys can check that out, and I'll meet you at the next Goodwill. So Salvation Army guy rolls out a new rack of clothing and starts putting them out. And of course, I sneak over and start looking through them and found 9 vintage t-shirts and one not so vintage t-shirt. $2.99 a piece. I think it did pretty good. Got the University of Virginia, 1991. World Cup, 1994.
This one might be my favorite. Dominique Wilkins retirement, jersey retirement from 2001. That one's really cool. Got the Atlanta 1996 t-shirt. Vintage Notre Dame. I don't see a date on it. Really cool graphic on that one. The Orlando All-Star Basketball Camp with Shaquille O'Neal and Tree Rollins. How cool is that? Don't know the year, but it's a made in the USA and actually a single stitch. So definitely pretty cool. Chicago White Sox. It's on the nutmeg tag. No date on that one. Braves, Atlanta Braves, 1991. Cool fade on that one. Smaller size. I think it's a medium. Then the vintage Wake Forest. Tag's been pulled off of that one, but it is a single stitch. Really cool graphic. Big lettering on that. And then last but not least, grab this Antisocial Social Club. Some of the comps on these things were crazy and some were not. So I figured for $2.99 it's worth a shot. But definitely a really cool haul at the Salvation Army. So I don't find very many vintage t-shirts like that all in one place. I think I've already sold the World Cup one for 30 and the Virginia one for like 20. But I'm at the good one now. See what we can find in here. All right, so I'm trying to stay away from shoes because typically they're slow movers for me and I don't have a lot of room. But I just found this pair of Nike Air Monarchs and the sell-through rate's really good, like 100 listed, 91 sold, and they're a size 11 wide in really good condition. So I think that should be a quick 30, 35 bucks. They're only gonna be 650 here. All right, the only thing I found at that Goodwill was the pair of Air Monarchs, which certainly doesn't make me the king of Goodwill, but still 650 into 30, 35, not too bad. But it's finally time. You guys may remember last week I asked you to put your city and state in the comments, and I'd come hang out with you. So it's time to draw the person that I'm coming to see, hopefully pretty soon. So I've got this YouTube random comment picker loaded up. It should pick somebody's comment at random. We're blocking duplicate users, and here we go. I'm kind of nervous, honestly. Wow. So it looks like I'm coming to Texas. I have no idea where Bedford is. I'll look it up on a map. Rhett, look forward to meeting you. Make sure you email me if you haven't. And yeah, I'm coming to Texas, to Bedford more specifically. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.